Okay, you're live. You'll be happy to know I made a little index card with an outline to remember what to talk about. I'm going to put this card down here where you can't see it. It's like a cue card, you know. You can't see. So, Happy New Year's, everyone. I know I'm like a month late. I'm sorry about that. I've been back at school for a couple weeks and I just haven't felt like it, but I'm back. So, New Year's resolutions. I haven't made New Year's resolutions for a couple years, just on purpose. Resolutions depress me because they're usually like way out there or really general. I went the opposite way this year and got really specific. And actually, the two resolutions I made were related to stuttering. Keep eye contact when I'm going through a block. I tried this during the summer and it's crazy hard. Like I get embarrassed and I start looking away when I can't say a word, and it's just like a sign of, it's obvious to everyone that you're embarrassed, and you feel awkward and looking away, and you make everyone else, like people listening to you, feel awkward. And so it's just a confidence thing, just keeping eye contact, keep looking at them when you talk, which is hard for me. Can't even look at the camera. Just keep looking at the camera, so I'm working on that. I'm looking at the cue card right now, don't judge me. My second resolution was, not to say when I'm blocking, because that in general is usually the only sound that I can always get out, except once I got really bad. It was on the drive through at TCP and I couldn't get anything, like nothing, could not get any sound out of my throat at all. It was awful. But anyway, is usually something I can always get out, and I just throw it in there, sprinkle it all over the place, smear it all over when I can't get something out. I say a lot, and it makes, I'm pretty sure, it is an attempt to fill that awkward empty space, but it's also born out of, I think, when for a while I decided to just pretend like I had forgotten what I was going to say, kind of to hide it. Like whenever I would block, I'd pretend, and I'd sometimes even say, oh, I forgot, what was that again? And I'd say, and put that in there to kind of try to cover it up. But now I just say it, it's ridiculous. Like, especially with my name, not being able to say my name is already embarrassing enough, or like already weird enough. Like, what? Why aren't you saying your name? But now it's like, hi, my name is, except it's usually like looking down and quiet, like I'm trying to hurry up and get however many ums I need out before I can say my name, because sometimes I feel like it helps, like it's just something to get me started, my voice started when I can't say what I wanted. Anyway, I'm trying to get those things out. Keeping eye contact and stop saying and it's awkward, but I have to do it because it's a confidence thing, you know, and trying to be more in control, you know. So there's that. So another thing I wanted to talk about is, I don't know if anyone with a stutter or similar speech impediment has done this or noticed this, but pretending. When I'm pretending, then a lot of times I don't have a problem talking. Not nearly as much of a problem talking if I was trying to be serious and talk in front of people. I love doing accents, mostly UK, British accents. English is my original, the one I started with, and I've moved on to Irish, trying to figure that one out, and like different accents within England, like Northern, I would rather like. But Scottish is hard. Like, I can tell the difference listening between Irish and Scottish, but it's really hard to reproduce. But I've definitely pretended to have an English accent, pretended to be English in front of people, and I was totally like way more confident and not really stuttering that much. And it's just interesting. Just something, it's just an interesting thing. And I wish I could pull that kind of sense of pretending up there with me to do presentations and make me more confident, but I haven't been able to work that out yet. So yeah, tell me about that. Any similar experiences? So yeah, that's it. It's all part of, in public, I'm a really shy and quiet person, but that's mostly because I'm really terrified of someone talking to me and asking me what my name is. And once I know you, then I'll start talking a lot, because I'm not worried about you asking me what my name is. It's all about that beginning, first impressions thing that stresses me out, because I tend not to make a very good first impression. I'm a really bad job interviewer. I don't, I come across as really scared, and I mean, that's because I am, but honestly, that's part of why it's so frustrating to have this stutter blocking thing, is that I really like telling stories. I love telling jokes. I love humor. I write. I want to be a writer and like novels or make films when I grow up, and it's so frustrating to not be able, like, most of the time, telling jokes is not my thing. Like, if you saw the King's speech, and he was saying, timing's not my strong suit. And I thought that was hilarious and, like, so true, because that's totally the problem. I mean, I'll mess jokes up because I'm just taking so long to get through it, and timing is just not. When I'm comfortable, I'm hilarious. Trust me. I'm hilarious. That class, the calm class that I had to give a presentation in, and I said I'd update you with my grade. I got an A. I put that as a little note on the last video, but if you've already watched it, you may not have gone back to see that, but I did end up getting an A in the overall class. I don't know what the individual grade for that presentation was, but I'm assuming it must have been good enough to get me an A in the whole class, so there's that. This year, or this term, this year, I've got Spanish. Spanish, that's the one difference. Is Spanish pretending does not help. Spanish is worse. I cannot get any Spanish out at all in public. Actually, it's really weird. I've talked in Spanish, just hit myself in the face. I've talked in Spanish here with my roommate and another friend, and I'm just speaking it, and I can speak it just fine. And in front of the class, I'm helpless, hopeless, whatever. I can't get anything out. And so I emailed the professor. I've had her before. She's really nice about this sort of thing. Said that I could just write a paper about what I would have said and just give it to her on the day of that movie, and I thought that was so awesome. I mean, she was totally nice about it. I mean, a couple things I don't really know about. I have 2 comm classes that one I might possibly have to do some kind of speaking at the end, and I'm not sure. I need to talk to the professor, and another one that I have a 5 to 8 minute presentation that is the same professor as the one I gave the presentation in before. And honestly, I'm not really sure what to do at this point. Like, I don't know if I should try to get out of it or not. Like, part of me feels like it's cheating and that I should do this every once in a while. Like, I should give a presentation every once in a while, just so I'm not as afraid of it and don't keep avoiding things. But I mean, when it gets to the point that it's going to be affecting my grade or distracting from, like, by how much I'm blocking that it's distracting, then I'm thinking I should probably find an alternative. So I'm not really sure. I mean, again, I'll have to update you with that, but it's one thing that I'm not completely sure what I'm going to do this term. I'm really excited, and my birthday is the Friday at finals week, March 23rd. Actually leaving on my birthday, going to Mexico to build a house for Amor Ministries in Tijuana. I'm driving the bus down there. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I haven't gone in, oh man, I haven't gone in 7 years. Wow, that's long. I've been twice before, and I remember the last time I went, I turned 13 in Mexico, because my birthday is usually during spring break. So yeah, there's that. I'm really excited, and I guess that's all for now. I don't want to cover too much. I'll do another video later talking about other stuff. But yeah, so there's that. Comment, please comment. I want to talk to you guys. I mean, thank you very much for watching. I've really appreciated you guys who have been watching so far and commenting. Internet.